Hello, beautiful people. It's tea and tarot time with Julie. Grab yourself a cup of tea. I got black coffee here. You do you. You get whatever you want to get. Get your feet up. Get yourself comfy. This is a timeless reading for the collective, and it is whatever spirit want to talk to you about right now. So let's have a little look what is going on. So we're going to start with the Tarot of Dreams. How are you, my lovely people? Are you well? Alrighty. For the collective, please. Thank you. Okie dokie. Let's see what we've got. We've got the Seven of Wands, the Eight of Swords. We want that one as well, apparently. The Two of Coins. Okay, tell me more. We've got the World. Center of your reading, the Wheel of Fortune, with the King of Swords, with the Knight of Cups. We've got the Nine of Swords and the King of Wands. All right, I'm liking this. Two kings. You're in your power, sorting it out where you felt stuck and stressed and what's going on. We're fixing it. All right, let me get you your affirmation out. All the curtains are closed. We go yet another third heat wave in the UK in 7 weeks. It's most unusual for us. So the curtains are closed in my office, which is south facing, and I don't have air conditioning. Most of us don't in the UK. I'm on a waiting list to get one, but yeah, okay. I'll tell you this. It tickled me this morning when Mercury retrograde at the moment, although this is a timeless reading, so whenever you find it and it resonates, but I'm on a kind of let me know when they're back in stock kind of thing, and I had an email at 10:08 to say they're in stock, and I hit it at 10:09, and by the time I got to the checkout it was gone, sold out, your basket is empty. Really? Okay. Clearly not meant to be. Now, I've got a couple of options. The reason they're asking me to share this with you is because this is a message for you in here. I've got a couple of options. I could get frustrated, like, oh God, or I could be like, oh, okay, well, right, it's not meant to be at the moment. It'll happen when it's meant to happen. I'm on kind of emails on about 5 different major retailers to let me know when it's in stock. There's nothing more I can do. I've done everything that I can do, and in the meantime close the curtains, and I put up it looks very odd from the outside. I bought one of those what's it called, emergency blankets, like a fiver on Amazon, and the foil side I taped to the window. My windows are south facing, and they're bay windows, which is lovely for light. It lets in 70% more light than a straight window. Not so nice in a heat wave when the sun's hitting it. Anyway, we'll see how we go. It looks odd from the outside. I don't care. Anything I can do to keep my bedroom from boiling to death. It was 29 in there yesterday, which is about 83, to try and sleep in there. It's quite tough, even with fans. Anyway, digressing. Okay, your affirmation card, my beautiful people. I treat myself and others with respect. Okay, we're generally pretty good with being respectful to other people. We're nice people, aren't we? We care. We want to be respectful to others. I want to question, how are you with you? Are you respecting you? Are you respecting your energy, your time, your mood, yourself? Are you respecting you? So if you're not, I reset. It's a reset card. All right. I treat myself and others with respect. So just bring that in. All right. These cards are from Hoping to Have It, by the way, from my book. Okay. The book is in 3 sections. Remember, reset, receive. The reset is let's change that thinking. And we can't change the thinking unless we're first of all aware of it. So that's why I'm asking you to ask yourself the question, do I treat myself with respect, or is it all about I'm so respectful of others and I forget all about me? Just ask yourself that question. And if the answer is yes, because we all do it, even me sometimes, like, was that respecting me, my boundaries, my energy, my time? Like, no. Okay, let's improve that. All right, it's not about trying to be perfect. We're all a work in progress. But can we try to improve? All right. So let's have a look at the cards then. Let's see what we got on the deck. So the center of your reading is the Wheel of Fortune, right next to the World card. Endings, major, major endings, and a new cycle beginning, a new beginning. All right. Now they're the only two major arcanas. We've got two kings, happy days. We like kings because we're in our power. All right. We've got a bit of stuck, stressed energy with the 8 and the 9 of swords. And we're beginning the reading with being in our boundaries about this respect. Okay, so let's have a look at it then. And we want to get some balance. Right. So 7 of Wands. I'm standing up for myself. I'm pushing back if I need to. I'm saying no if I need to. No is a complete word, a complete sentence, and a complete paragraph. It doesn't need explanation. It doesn't need no but. It doesn't need no sorry. It just no. That's enough. All right. You're pushing back on something. Now, you're standing up for yourself, your convictions, something you believe in, you're following through. It feels right for you, even if other people don't agree with you. All right. Because he's standing there and he's pushing back. 6 wands are coming at him. Now, this can be your own energy coming back at you. Let me explain. Obviously, if it's your partner, your kids arguing with you, your colleagues, your boss arguing with you, then that's easy to understand. They're not going to like it. They're going to have a go, and I'm going to stand up for myself, and I'm going to be tough. Great. Right. What if it's you that's coming up against you? What if those 6 wands are your thoughts, your doubts, your fears? I'd really like to do this, but and we talk ourselves out of it. Right. So respect yourself, your desires, your dreams, your goals, and push back if those doubts come up. And if it's other people, push back because it's not their life you're living, it's yours. All right. Because something here is coming to a major end. Now, this might be a way of thinking. This might be a major chapter in your life, like I'm leaving the workspace and I'm retiring, or I'm getting married. I'm setting up a whole new world and life with somebody else. It's a significant ending. If I'm getting married, I'm ending being single. It's whatever it is for you, you're ending the old chapter. The World is the last card, the major arcanas. It's saying that chapter's done, and not just the chapter, the book. Finished, done. Let's start something new. All right. So we are in this shift, and you may well be kind of reflecting and reviewing because of Mercury retrograde, but you may just be like, that's done. Psh, forget it. Let's move on to the next thing. All right. And you are creating opportunities for yourself to take action on your own happiness. The Knight of Cups can be offers coming your way from other people, an offer of love, an offer of something you're going to love, an offer of, something that's going to make you happy. It can be coming towards you, an invitation to something. Oh, say yes. All right, say yes. But this doesn't have to be something coming towards you. This is you taking action on your own happiness. And that starts with you respecting what it is you want and need, your dreams, your goals, your aspirations and inspirations. You saying, this is what I want to do and I'm going to make it happen. And I want you to remember that knights are action cards. This isn't a passive energy. This is, right, what do I need to do to step into that I'm going to enjoy, that it's going to lift me, that it's going to bring me some happiness? What am I doing? Right? There are times we need to be open to receive and allow, and there's times we need to take action and do. This is an action card, okay? Because why? Well, we've got the 8 of Swords sitting here saying, I've been stuck long enough, okay? Those swords pretty close to giving her a right poke in the body. It's saying, right, her back is to life, her back is to the world. It's not working for me, I can't look, it's not. It's feeling completely stuck and helpless, and I'm not even looking. Now, very often we are in situations when we're a bit stuck, and sometimes we need to be patient and wait for circumstances to change. But how are we going to know that circumstances have changed if we're looking the other way? It's like, turn around, face life head on, and look And then we can see with the Wheel of Fortune that things have changed and we can now move forward. The wheel is all about a new karmic cycle, a new chapter opening, a new book, never mind a new chapter, especially after the world. We've got something new beginning. So we need to, if you've been in that space with that Eight of Swords of, I've given up, it's stuck, it's never going to happen. We need to say, well, things are shifting now. They're shifting. Let's turn around and let's look at it. But it's like, oh yeah, but it's hairy, scary. These two together are quite blocking cards between I can't see, I can't look, I'm completely stuck, helpless, and even if I do look, it's all really hairy, scary. It's yeah, we don't want that. All right, we don't want it. Now, yes, sometimes life is a little bit like that. Sometimes it is stressful. But the Wheel of Fortune is saying it's time for a new beginning now. And you can either look at that new beginning full of fear and, oh, I don't know what it looks like, so I'm not going to do it. And I'm just going to stay where I am. And it's too stressful. And, but. Or we say, okie dokie, bring it on. Let's do it. Okay, so it's saying we can see there is some belief and energy that I'm stuck. There's a new opportunity coming here, but I don't know what it looks like and I don't know what it's going to feel like and I'm scared. Okay, feel the fear and do it anyway. Come into this. I treat myself with respect. I treat others with respect. It's saying, am I respecting my future if I'm so busy looking back at the past that I'm not seeing where I'm going forward? I'm withholding my joy, my opportunities because I'm a little anxious about it. And it's okay to be scared. It's not beating yourself up for saying that's really, oh, I don't want to do it. Don't beat yourself up, but equally, don't let fear win. Don't let fear hold you back. This is where we step into this Two of Coins. I want my balance. I want to bring my world and life into balance. And I don't want to stay stuck, just continually defending myself all the time. I'm ready for that to close out. I mean, that's another message there, isn't it? When I was saying here, you're standing up for yourself. Yes. But equally, because it's next to the Eight of Swords, this can be that you felt really stuck because people are coming up against you, or you feel life is coming up against you. And it's like, I'd love to move forward, but life won't let me because the balance is all over the place. All right. It's up, it's down, but the world is saying, but we can finish that. You don't have to always be having to defend yourself. We don't always have to be in defense mode. Let's open up instead and take some action towards our happiness and a new chapter. And moving on from this stress and bringing the balance in. So how do we bring the balance in? Well, we've got two kings here. Now, I love the kings. Well, any of the royals, really, because this is you in your power, right? The kings and the queens, they don't take no for an answer. They're powerful people. They know their power. They know their worth. Now, the King of Wands is the entrepreneurial, managerial authority. It's my life. I'm the director of my life. I'm making things happen. He doesn't take no for an answer. He doesn't give up. He doesn't think I can't do it. It's impossible. He says, I'll find a way. If there's something in his way, he literally says, get out of my way because I'm the king. So he's very much in that command, right? Now, when we couple it with the King of Swords, which is the clarity, the intelligence, the logic, the expertise, the knowledge that you have, the skills that you have, and you bring all that to bear with the power and the drive and the determination of the King of Wands, then you can make all sorts of things happen. Yes, you can. Right? So let's find out some more. Tell me more for the collective, please. Let's use this deck. All right. That's the Tarot of Dreams. This is the Seers Tarot. And that's From Hoping to Having. Okay. And thank you, by the way, for your lovely feedback. For those of you who've been buying my book or getting it from the library, you know, or doing one of the Audible deals where you can have a free book a month. You know, you don't always have to pay for it. You can find ways to obtain it. All right, and it'll help you to live your best life. This is the Lightseers Tarot. So let's have a look at this Seven of Wands. What are we defending? What are we protecting? What's going on? Four of Cups. Page of Wands. Oh, we got both of these. Okay. Nine of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. All right, let's look. Right, so what are we defending? That Seven of Wands is standing up for yourself, the courage of your convictions, believing in yourself. Okay, why? Because Four of Cups says this is a bit stale, a bit stagnant, a bit boring, a bit unfulfilling. It's not the end of the world, but equally it's not the fulfilling, exciting life that I wanted and thought I would have. So I've still got my three cups. I'm being offered a fourth one and I'm considering it, but I'm not jumping up and down like a demented rabbit with excitement because I don't know yet. I don't know yet if it's going to do it for me. I'll have a look at it. I'll have a think about it. So, Page of Wands, this is a different energy, look. This energy of the Page of Wands is I am open to the opportunities to create some excitement in my life. Because this one, I mean, this is boring, stale, stagnant, unfulfilling. It's meh. Right, so I want some excitement, right? So the Page of Wands, Wands is about your drive, your passion, your interest, your excitement. We're wanting that. And so we're making that happen, all right? She's swirling that wand in the air in circles to create the energy, to create the opportunities for something that is more exciting. Right, so what do we want? We've got the Four of Pentacles coming in here, which is saying I need to look at my foundation in terms of my money, security, stability. And fours are really good numbers. All right, they're about our foundation. But this is my my financial foundation, and she's holding on to that purse like there's nobody, you know, it's just like, oh, I've got to hold on to it so tight. Don't let it go, right? It's right. What am I holding on to a bit too tightly? Can I trust that I'm safe and secure and release my grip a little bit? Because imagine if the universe was throwing you another 10 purses full of money. You can't catch them because your hands are so busy hanging on to this one that your energy's not open for something new. Whereas if we just put that down on a lap for a minute and my hands are open to receive more, and then more comes, because there's the Nine of Pentacles, which is the mini Empress energy of flow and prosperity and abundance. It's also a very independent energy. I can do it. I can provide. I can make this happen. This is super. All right. I can absolutely do this. So what we're saying here then, when we look at these, is that I recognize where my world on life is stale, stagnant, where I'm having to defend myself and I'm fed up of always having to defend myself and protect myself. I don't want to do that anymore. I'm going to open up from a place of excitement and energy and drive to create new exciting opportunities. I'm going to let go of holding on to things too tightly. If something needs to go, let it go. Am I respecting myself and my boundaries? Is somebody else constantly attacking me? And maybe I need to let them go. Maybe this is a friend or family member that's always having a go. Maybe, and I'm fed up with it. All right. The Four of Cups is the fed up card. I'm fed up with it. All right. Fed up of having to defend myself. I'm ready to create those opportunities. I'll let go of what I need to let go of, including disrespecting myself and my dreams, so that I can step into my Nine of Pentacles, which is flow and abundance. It is independence, and I can do it, and I don't need anybody's permission. I got this. I've got this. Oh, that's coming through really strongly. I've got this. All right. I want you to say that to yourself. Put it in the comments. I've got this. I've got this. Whatever this is for you, I've got this. Okay. All right. Let's have a look at this Nine of Swords. What's this stress about? It's probably this person or situation that's constantly having a go and pushing against you. What's going on with this one then? All right, we've got the Hanged Man with the Knight of Swords and the Nine of Cups. Right, so your stress, Nine of Swords, and of course we get stressed. I get stressed. We all get stressed, right? But does it help? No. Okay, and that's when you realize it doesn't help. So I'm going to take some action. Knight of Swords, getting stressed and just lying there in bed at night worrying about everything isn't helping me, but taking some action will. Knight of Swords is an action card in terms of communication. Maybe I need to send that email. Maybe I need to write that letter, make that phone call. The Knight of Swords is taking action, and he's the fastest knight in the deck. He doesn't hang about. We're not going to think about this for 3 weeks Sunday. We're going to get on with it. We're going to do it. We're taking some action and we're communicating that action, because I don't want to just keep hanging around waiting for things to change. It's lovely to cultivate the energy of patience, but when it's just be patient, it gets to a point where sometimes that's not going to cut it anymore. So I'm going to focus on where and what is my happiness, my goal, my dream, my aspiration. Nine of Cups is a wish fulfilled. So I'm focusing on it from a place of light and surrender, and I've been patient, but I'm taking the action to get out of that stress and strain, to get out of the worry, to get out of it and focus on, I'm choosing to make this happen because this is a goal. This is a dream. I am going to make it happen. I'm going to let go of anything that's in my way or anyone that's in my way. I'm going to let go of any negative thinking and any belief that I'm stuck. Maybe because the Hanging Man is about patience as well as surrender and looking at things from a different perspective. Maybe this was divine timing. Maybe I needed to get strong enough and care about myself enough that I could push back. And then I can say, right, now I can move forward. But as long as I was allowing, see, such a powerful word, allowing people to push back and listening to them, then I was stuck. Eight of Swords. But now I'm looking at it from a different perspective. Why is their opinion any more valuable than my own? Why are their needs more important than my own? What about me? Now, that might sound, and I'm hearing, well, what about you? When we say, what about me? It's not selfish, it's not self-absorbed, and it's not childish. What about me? It's like, let's make sure that you are in the mix here, all right? And not at the back of the queue that you've forgotten about you. Bring yourself forward, and maybe that for you is the change in perspective that is needed. And then things start to shift. So let's look at these kings. Right, what are my kings doing to shift this along then? Because the King of Wands is he's all the D's, determined, decisive, he's just driven. Yeah, okay. So we've got the Three of Wands, we've got the Ten of Wands, we've got Judgment. So what are we doing to drive this forward then? We are looking at the bigger picture with the Three of Wands. Where am I going? What do I want? This is my ships coming in. This is dreaming big. This is setting my goals. This is setting my aspirations. This is also trips, travel, overseas, expansion. Threes are expansion, right? So we're growing, expanding. We're looking at the horizon. Where am I going? Why do I want to go there? What's in the way? What's hard and heavy? Ten of Wands. Right, well, I'm ready to bring that to an end. I'm ready to close that off, and I'm ready to rise. Judgment, the rising up card, the rising up from the ashes, to leave behind what was holding me back, to leave behind the fears, the insecurities, the doubters, the haters, whatever it is for you, to rise up and into a rebirth, a new beginning, a fresh start. The real you. The Judgment card says all lessons have been learned from that experience. There's no more growth to be had. I've absorbed it. I've recognized it. I've appreciated it. And now I'm ready to move into a rebirth, taking that knowledge with me, taking all that growth with me, and I'm rising into like the phoenix rising from the ashes into my new world and life, because it's time. The Wheel of Fortune, right in the middle, says the time is now. No more messing about, no more delays. Let's make it happen. Okay? Whatever it is for you, you're making it happen. Let's finish off with a unicorn card. All right. Oh, we have 3. Okay. We have Pool of Christlight. Number 28. Open your heart. Spread unconditional love. Open your heart. Pool of Christlight. We've also got number 4 for those of you that this is relevant to. Uncord relationships. Let go now. Forgiveness is freedom. Now it's a number 4, right? Uncord relationships. We've also got the 4 of Pentacles, which is let go. Don't hold on so tightly. All right. This is the card of letting go. And now we've got this one. So I want you to ask yourself, especially with that 7 of Wands there, which is, the courage of conviction, standing up for yourself. Yes, that's important. But equally, we need to balance that up and say, if I'm constantly having to defend myself, protect myself, stand up for myself, maybe I've got the wrong people around me that are not supporting me. Maybe it's that I need to let go of. Only you will know. But all of this situation is for you, right? This rising up, this rebirth is for you. It is a blessing. Number 24, shower of blessings. Open yourself to receive and pay it forward. You are shifting into a receive energy here. This rising up in the judgment is rising you towards receiving. And that receiving comes from a place of light and confidence, not desperation and fear. So step into that now and open to receive. All right. So that is what I have for you, my beautiful collective. I hope it was helpful. I'm in the middle of putting up some elemental readings, which I don't know if you quite like. I put the fire signs up, which is Aries, Leo, and Sag, and not many of you were interested in watching that. The water signs is also just gone up. Don't know about that one. I will do the other 2 if there's enough interest in the first 2, but if you don't like the elements, then I won't do those again. You let me know, don't you, by either watching or not watching, and that's how I know what works and what doesn't work. All right, my beautiful people, have a beautiful weekend. I will see you soon. You take care. Lots of love. Bye-bye.